Down San Diego. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Got him. 1 away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch, and that. Ball 1 there. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Here's a 2-2. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And he deals. Out to short, Bogarts. That's the 3rd out. And down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. And on the mound in this one, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The lefty, the 1-0. And misses inside. Lined into right. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Here's Miguel Andujar. Step off, throw to first. Merrill back in on a dive. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Manny Machado up to the plate. There's a strike.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. At the belt and fires. That one missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now the lefty. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Right there is Laureano. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. Foul ball there. second inning here. No score. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there. That's strike one. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Tatis waits. Now this is no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And here it comes. And that misses off the outside edge. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Bogaerts into second.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here's Ramon Laureano. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
The pitch. And another ball. Bogaerts, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is down low. Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. No, he held back. That's ball four. So first and second with one man gone. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That just misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Scott hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Check swing, went around, 0-1. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground at first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Church. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Church getting to start in left. 23 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Pedro Pajes digs in now. In there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. This to third. Oh, great stop. The throw on a Cronenworth. A sensational double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Tap to first. Burleson. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Started to swing, held up. And it's even up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andujar measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The 1-0.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Lifted in the air out to left. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, number 26. First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand hitter waits.
Here.
Fought off foul. And the righty deals. That's down and in. Out to short, Bogarts. On to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. The Redbirds hitless so far in the game. Center field. Merrill drifts towards it. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. That's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Hot shot to third. On to France. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. And we are still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, and now it's Manny Machado. Liberatore back to work. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one ripped. That's back there. And it is gone. That one felt good, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-1.
No, ball.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. And fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. In there for strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Popped up. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Laureano comes up to hit, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
The ballpark.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes.
Just missed the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here is Nolan Gorman. First offering, misses the mark.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And that chance handled. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Walker gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is back. And that ball is gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Heated. Number 49 getting cranked up as well. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3. Back here at Petco Park. Now the left fielder, Nathan Church. And the right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two. On the ground to third, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-0. That one the other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here comes a pitch.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. The Cards leave one. They trail it here, 3-0. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Hunter Dobbins.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Machado up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. He's already homered in this game. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. And he deals. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tatis, 23 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Movement in the bullpen, Justin Brule. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Number 44, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Runner on the move. He swings and fouls one off. Two now. Got him. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Out in front and foul to the left side. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Walker puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. The other way. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead at 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Ivan Herrera. And here it comes. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. The pitch. That one fouled off. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. That's in there. Strike 1. And a pitch. And now it's even up. And another ball. The 2-1.
That's the ball. That's down.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. In there for strike 1. Fermin over at first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike. And And the righty deals. That one pulled foul. And the 0-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back. Ready to begin the eighth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Mason Wynn. Righty delivers. Check swing, didn't go. And it's 2-0. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Nathan Church will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. You'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Andujar. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Machado. First pitch just misses. And he deals. That misses the zone. 2-1. And now it's filled up. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Scott pulls that one down. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there. 0-1. Right-hander kick steals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's out to center field. Scott has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the 9th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And he takes a strike.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
The wind and the pitch. Slapped foul. Oh, 2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Scott at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. That's ripped to right down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Michael King departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, Mason Miller. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, number 26. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Scott over at second, 1 down. Next pitch is outside.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Way high.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Back to the mound. It hit him. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.